This is Radio Romania International. You are listening to our half-hour broadcast in English for listeners in Western Europe and North America, the East Coast. We can also be heard on the internet at www.rri.ro, Channel 1. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and other social media platforms. Our programs are also available on TuneIn, Radio Romania International 1, and in Europe via satellite EU-Telsat 16A on 11,512 MHz, vertical polarization, azimuth 16 degrees east. We wish you good reception conditions.
Hello, I'm Cristina Mateescu with the news. First, the headlines. The identification by the Romanian authorities on the Romanian territory near the border with Ukraine of new drone parts similar to those used by the Russian army indicates that an absolutely unacceptable violation has taken place of the sovereign airspace of NATO member Romania, posing real risks to the security of Romanian citizens living in the area, said President Klaus Iohannis on Saturday. The Fitch rating agency affirming Romania's sovereign credit rating and maintaining a stable outlook are strong signals that Romania is on the right track and that we have the trust of international investors and partners, said Finance Minister Marcel Boloș. And Romania is ready to provide assistance to Morocco, which was hit on Friday night by a 6.8 magnitude earthquake. The identification by the Romanian authorities on the Romanian territory near the border with Ukraine of new drone parts similar to those used by the Russian army indicates that an absolutely unacceptable violation has taken place of the sovereign airspace of NATO member Romania, posing real risks to the security of Romanian citizens living in the area, said President Klaus Iohannis on Saturday. He again firmly condemned Russia's repeated strikes against Ukraine's population and civilian infrastructure, including against Ukraine's Danube river ports near the border with Romania. He also said he spoke over the phone on Saturday with NATO Secretary-General Jens Stoltenberg, briefing him on the latest developments, with the latter reiterating full solidarity with Romania. Stoltenberg posted on social media that there is no indication of Russian intent to hit NATO, but the strikes are destabilizing. The Defense Ministry in Bucharest announced that parts of a drone similar to those used by the Russian army were found on Saturday by Romanian Navy military in Tulcea County, near the border with Ukraine. These attacks are unjustified and gravely at odds with the rules of international humanitarian law, being tantamount to war crimes, the Defense Ministry has emphasized. The Fitch rating agency affirmed Romania's government debt rating at BBB- for the long and short-term hard currency debt and a stable outlook, said the Finance Ministry. According to the agency, the decision is supported by the country's EU member status and the positive evolution of its GDP per capita. It also highlights Romania's stable public debt and the downward trend of the inflation rate. Fitch also expects Romania's economy to see a 2.9% growth rate this year and 3.2% next year, as the country will benefit from considerable European funds, both as part of the 2021 decision to affirm Romania's sovereign debt rating and maintain its stable outlook, are, according to Finance Minister Marcel Boloș, a strong signal that